On this story, we can bring in our Environmental Affairs Editor, Mairead Dundas. Good to see you as always, Mairead. Now, this summit is being billed as the most important climate meeting since COP21. Why is it so significant?
Well, President Joe Biden was never going to host just another climate summit. It is the United States, after all, known for putting on or being able to put on a show. But to be fair, the White House has done everything in its power to make this summit count. John Kerry, in his new climate role, has been travelling all over the globe, including a last-minute sprint to woo China just last weekend, climate change being one of the very few areas that the pair can truly cooperate on. But after 4 years of inaction and denial under President Trump, this is really the moment to demonstrate that there is once again a global united front in the fight against climate change, and especially to rebuild American credibility and prove that this time they are here to stay. There's never been so much pressure on the countries to actually raise their ambition, and that's what this is all about, getting us to a 1.5 degree temperature rise, not the 3 to 5% that's currently projected. We know that there's more than 100 countries, Delano, that have pledged to become carbon neutral by 2050. The problem is very few of them have laid out how they're going to get there. So a real focus of this summit is these 2030 goals or targets, a stepping stone if we've got any chance of really becoming carbon neutral by mid-century.
So what announcements are likely to come out from the US side?
Well, the centrepiece of the summit will actually be the US climate emissions reduction target. The challenge here being for Joe Biden to put something forward that's both ambitious but seen as achievable at the same time. Since coming into office, he has been lobbied by all corners, by scientists, by NGOs, by major businesses, Google and McDonald's, all calling for one number, a 50% reduction. Now, leaked reports suggest that the US will meet this call. Some are saying maybe just slightly under. And if he does, that will be a doubling, almost doubling of President Obama's previous pledge. And to be honest, aside from perhaps some of the most ardent activists, on the whole, this announcement would be largely welcomed across the board.
And what about some of the other countries participating?
Well, just in the last few hours, Japan has announced, just ahead of the summit, that it will also raise its target for 2030, now looking at a 46% reduction by 2030 compared to 2013 levels. All these numbers do count. It's a bit complicated, but it all matters. Also expecting Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to say something new, looking at a 40 to 45% reduction compared to 2005 levels. But there'll be other good news stories to share. Boris Johnson actually taking the lead, surging ahead this week signing into law a 78% reduction by 2035, cementing the UK as really the champion in terms of climate ambition. But to be honest, most of what we will hear has been said before, but now it's 2021, crisis more urgent than ever. The US is back. COVID-19 offers unexpected opportunity in the way of green recovery, and really everyone's saying this is the moment of truth.
Now or never. And Boris Johnson is hosting the COP26 later this year.
Of course, and this is all about leading up to COP26 in Glasgow.
Mairead, thank you very much for that, Mairead Dundas.